Meenakshi Lekhi of the BJP is taking on Gaurav Bhatia of the Samajwadi Party. Before I go to them, my first question is to the Additional Director General of Police, Law and Order of the state of Uttar Pradesh. Mr. Arun Kumar, was there a conspiracy to kill the DSP?
As far as I will first of all like to clarify the sequence of events that has happened, because I visited the scene of crime at around 2:30 at that night itself. The first murder that took place was around 6:45 to 7 in the evening, when the village headman was killed. After that, he was taken to the Kunda hospital, where he was declared broad dead. Then he was brought back to the village. The station house officer was talking to him about the murder and the details. In the meantime, the people from his supporters started pouring in the village, and they started discussing that the rival people, some pals, cannot be the person who had murdered the Pradhan. So it must be the conspiracy of one person named Guddu Singh, who lives in the village, and somebody in the crowd was telling that let's go and set ablaze the house of Guddu Singh. So sensing the trouble, this station house officer gives a call to his circle officer, Mr. Ziaul Haq, that we need reinforcement. And whatever force he could gather, he came with them. And it was a night, and he could not contact the police officer present over there, and they left their vehicle and walked through the back side.
I know all this.
And without
Mr. Arun Kumar,
just a minute.
We all know all this. You're not answering my question on whether there was a conspiracy.
No. You will no. Please. You will have to give me time. You will have to understand the sequence.
I know the sequence.
That the conspiracy is proved by the postmortem report itself. No. So if you are saying that the conspiracy is proved only by the postmortem report, then this sort of investigation I have to learn. Whatever I have learned about the investigation.
No, one second. One second.
And the UP police, the sequence of events.
Mr. Arun Kumar, I have one question for you. I'll let you answer after that, please. Because, I want to get... My point is, 12 wounds are inflicted as per the postmortem report, which you're trying to undermine. 12 wounds are inflicted and the policeman is beaten up before he's shot, which proves that there is some motive behind the entire so-called mob targeting only one man. The targeted manner of the killing is so obvious. 12 wounds inflicted on the body of the DSP only point at a premeditated action by the mob. If there is premeditated action, there must be premeditated thinking, which means there was a conspiracy. Why are you avoiding my question on a conspiracy? Is that an attempt to stop looking at the conspiracy angle? Why are you not looking at the conspiracy angle?
I am ready to... Just please. Arnav, I am ready to answer each and everything. I am ready to answer each and everything. Please give me time. And I tell you that when the police persons came and they went to the spot, they were not knowing that the crowd is agitated. And they started... beating the policeman, and they retreated. And during the retreat, most of the persons fled through there were 8 persons over there. Most of the persons, they took the right hand side, and unfortunately the circle officer,
how are you sure?
Left,
how are you sure?
And there was mud over there. Just a minute.
How are you sure?
Please give me some time. Please give me some time. Yeah, just a minute. Just give me 1 minute. I am talking about the why conspiracy angle. So basically, I am just telling you that there he got trapped. There is signs of his dragging, and all the dragging, and then he has been shot. So all these 12 injuries that you are showing, that is showing that he was beaten. He was beaten.
So there was a conspiracy. So there was a conspiracy, or there wasn't a conspiracy?
No, just listen to me. And there is one gunshot injury. So if the
sir,
I will just
Mr. Arun Kumar, it doesn't matter that there is one gunshot or 2 or a million gunshots.
I am talking about the investigation. I am talking about the conspiracy. You investigate the conspiracy only when you investigate the crime.
Why?
First of all, I have to find out who are the persons.
Why? Tell me. Show me the rule book. No, 1 minute. Mr. Arun Kumar. Mr. Arun Kumar, I want you to... No, you say you... No, 1 second. That's your choice.
Just listen.
I would argue that's your choice, Mr. Arun Kumar. 1 minute. Mr. Arun Kumar, one more question. You repeatedly are saying this, and I've been hearing you say this, that, you need to first establish who commits the crime before you go into even looking at the conspiracy. Is there a rule which says that you cannot do both together? And is there any show me a rule which says that by finding out a conspirator, show me a rule right now which says if you find out a conspirator, I would argue if you find the conspirator, it will help you identify perhaps more attackers, establish the motive in a clearer way.
No, sir, please listen to me. It can be both ways.
So why aren't you doing it both ways?
Of the conspiracy, that this conspiracy, just both. If there is some evidence that a conspiracy has at this particular place, We have done
I'm showing you the evidence.
Cases of the Bombay blast and things like that, where the conspiracy was hatched in Dubai and all that. And I have handled number of cases of conspiracy in CBI.
So what is the?
So I know how to handle the conspiracy.
Sir, I'm sure I'm not questioning you. I'm not questioning you, but the general view is, Mr. Arun Kumar, right now, I'm not meaning you. The view is that you are under pressure. You are under pressure. 1 minute, sir, because you may be 1 minute, Mr. Arun Kumar, don't mind. I'll tell you very directly. The feeling could be that you are under pressure because your government, your chief minister, does not want to go after the conspiracy angle, because it goes after conspiracy angle, a politically useful person like Raja Bhaiya is going to be nailed and his political career will be finished. And Akhilesh Yadav and Azam Khan don't want to do that, perhaps. I want to get in Meenakshi Lekhi at this stage. Meenakshi Lekhi, the police says we will go after the conspiracy later. We'll look at the attackers first.
No conspiracy. I just want to say that a case was registered against a cabinet minister. The moment we got the FIR, the case was registered under cabinet minister.
Have you questioned him?
I think a FIR against the sitting cabinet minister.
Have you questioned him?
Do you think we are in pressure at that time?
Have you questioned him?
What does that mean?
Why don't you question him?
They will be questioned. Everybody knows that they will be questioned and the time will come.
No, when will the time come?
Ask them.
When will the time come?
If we can call them tomorrow and ask them, but what are you supposed to ask them? Will you guide that we have to ask? We'll give you a set of questions that I have to ask.
No, I will not give you a set of questions, but you have a better set of questions. I wonder why you're not asking them. I would like to get in Meenakshi Lekhi at this stage. Meenakshi Lekhi, your response to the additional DGP, please.
So we have to investigate.
Mr. Arun Kumar is missing out.
On those evidence we have
Mr. Arun Kumar, may I speak? You see, he's trying to portray that he need not question, and he will question when the time comes. That means he's already formed a presumptive opinion without investigation. So far as I understand the law and so far as I understand the police practice, and I will ask him in his career of whatever number of years, I'm sure it's 20 plus, how many cases if a particular accused is named in an FIR, they do not arrest that person, especially knowing the manner in which UP police operates. Now, if a particular person has been named in an FIR, the first thing is that you arrest that person to form an opinion to investigate. In this case, they have formed an opinion without investigation. That is incorrect. The second thing, which I think yesterday or somewhere I was opposite Mr. Bhatia, he was saying discretion of the investigating officer.
Yeah,
now, discretion of the investigating officer has to be exercised in terms of law, in terms of practice. And the practice is, the moment a person is named, whether as in charge of the conspiracy or present or have been seen the crime happening, eyewitness, has to be taken for custodial interrogation. Why has the police refused to do so?
Why has the police refused to do so?
The second thing is
another connected
issue.
Meenakshi. Let's get an answer on that, because we are on a very critical point. I'll go point by point.
Yes.
No, 1 second.
May I answer now?
No, Mr. Arun Kumar. 1 minute, Mr. Arun Kumar. The fact is, you take a person into custody also looking at whether that person is in a position to intimidate witnesses and fabricate evidence or destroy evidence. Raja Bhai is an influential man. You know that, yet you won't even question him.
This is so transparent. I would like to answer the question of Madam Lekhi, that there is a number of rulings of High Court and Supreme Court that just by naming a person in a FIR doesn't mean that he need to be arrested. There are laws and the rulings of courts, constitutional courts regarding the arrest. You know that. I am not knowing all the way. You must be knowing. So just a minute. So there is nothing written that if there is a FIR is written against somebody, he need to be arrested. And basically the question the FIR says that these
why are you so desperate? Mr. Arun Kumar, the post-mortem report exposes that the DSP's murder is one of a targeted killing, and one person has pointed the finger of suspicion directly at Raja Bhaiya. He has been named as an accused for criminal conspiracy in the charge sheet. Everyone's asking you, why are you not acting? You almost seem to be acting like a defense lawyer for Raja Bhaiya tonight, if I may say so.
No, absolutely not. I have registered the case against him. I am not acting as a defense lawyer. I know the law. I know that when it is to be done, if the case would have been with us, we would have done in a fair manner. We have made an investigation plan. We know that when, but we have.
Did the police officer's wife? Did the police officer's wife name? Did the police officer's? Did the police officer's wife accuse 4 associates of the minister, Gulshan Yadav, Hariom Shankar Srivastav, Guddu Singh, and Rohit Singh, of being involved in her husband's murder? Does Raja Bhaiya have a history sheeter background?
Guddu Singh has been taken into custody. The Guddu Singh has been taken for the custodial interrogation. We are asking for our police custody demand. Once we interrogate one after two, and then there can be
does Raja Bhaiya currently face
report prove 120B?
No. Does Raja Bhaiya currently face 3 charges of criminal?
Find out any one postmortem report reveals 120B.
Does Raja Bhaiya currently face 3 charges? Does Raja Bhaiya currently face 3 charges of criminal intimidation in the 8 cases against him? Doesn't this establish that he's capable of threatening witnesses and hence his arrest should not be delayed?
Yes, I agree.
Then why are you delaying it? Then if you agree with me, why are you delaying it?
Investigating this particular case. No. Agree to what? I agree with that there can be intimidated. Doesn't mean that he needs an arrest.